MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Atlanta Braves.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What do they need to focus on in order to win a championship here on the road, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Felix Hernandez will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. He's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And at first base, Freddie Freeman. Freddie can pick it, man. Throw the ball in the dirt. Freddie's coming up with it. And don't be surprised he does the splits on you every now and then.
Stepping up to the plate, number 27. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 27.
And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Hit hard towards center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Well, you got to get him early. You know, we always say that about these ace pitchers. You get them early before they settle in, and he sure enough did. Leadoff hit to start this game.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. set. Here comes the 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And that misses 2-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is skied into short left center. Martinez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third, first baseman, Roger Doran.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Curveball that time, not even close. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now the 1-0 is in the air out to left. Martinez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, catcher, Jake Taylor.
In now, Jake Taylor. In there, strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Eddie Harris gets the ball in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the World Series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing was really dominant stuff. Double-digit strikeout. He dominated the hitters. He kept his team in the game. He did everything you want a great pitcher to do. I'm looking for that type of performance again today. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And I want to talk about Adeiny Hechavarria. This guy gets overlooked in this day and age and generation of the shortstop in the major leagues. His name very seldom gets called up. If it wasn't for a few other pretty good players at short, he'd be winning the Gold Glove every year.
Leading off for the Braves, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. Digging in, Michael Lee. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score.
Leading off for the Indians, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
In there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Slice down the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher. And you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians fail to score. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, number 4. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Third baseman, number 4.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. A runner at second, nobody out. And a changeup right down the middle.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He waits. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's almost like an old school approach right there. You don't see it very often. The ball's away, he takes it away and drives in the run. Take what they give you. The runner from third scored easy on that play.
CC Sabathia enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Standing in now, Christian Bethancourt, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
If he can keep hitting the corner with that two-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot.
CC ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Peterson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Tomlinson. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher Felix Hernandez.
Stepping up now, Felix Hernandez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Sabathia pauses. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Line drive to left. Brantley is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Echeverria now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Echeverria.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 52, CC Sabathia.
Into the box now, CC Sabathia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner, but foul. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting, number 27.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 27. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Ball 2 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Outside, 3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready for another chance? Dale Tomlinson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two out with the man at first. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Lee. And that retires the side. Indians leave 1. They're down 1-0. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freeman.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
3-1, here it is. Down the first baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Cameron Maybin.
Into the box now, Cameron Maybin. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. And there he goes towards second. It swung on and missed the throw. Tag from Kipnis, and he's out at second base.
That very well could have been a hit-and-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Got him to go down swinging there. Cameron Maybin becomes out number 2 this inning.
Lee.
In now, Michael Lee, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Echeverria's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Roger Doran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Roger Doran.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses with a curveball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jake Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
3 balls.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. In there. 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's really thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Taylor rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from first crosses the plate, and Brantley is in there at third base. He's got himself a triple.
Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike one.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians get a run thanks to the RBI triple. Bottom of the fourth coming up. All even at 1 apiece.
Leading off for the Braves here in the fourth, third baseman, number 4.
First offering on its way. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Tomlinson over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The shortstop, number 19, Andrelton Simmons.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He singled his last time up. And that misses ball one. Sabathia's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. A high fastball is in there. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1-2 now. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Down in order go the Braves. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Stepping into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Into the windup and the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count. 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And a full count now, 3-2.
You definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. 1 out. 7th and final game of the World Series as you get a look at our line score to this point in this emotionally charged contest. Stepping in, CC Sabathia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, number 27. This will send a ground ball down to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Dale Tomlinson.
Digging in once again, Dale Tomlinson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
That could be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready for another shot now, Roger Doran. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Captain Jake Taylor.
Standing in now, Jake Taylor, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 2 and the Braves 1. Francisco McKay is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 26, Francisco McKay.
Settling in now, Christian Bethancourt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Christian Bethancourt.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
Now
the
batting,
bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed 30. Up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. He's set. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Two and two count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This one's flared out toward left. Brantley moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, pitcher Felix Hernandez.
Chris Davis is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here.
Chris Davis.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
And he lays off ball four, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And that one right down Main Street. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. Mike Minor takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 36, Mike Minor.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, with both starters out now, we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley.
That's a ball.
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4. So the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
The 0-1 pitch. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. To short, hit hard. And that's through into left, a base hit. Brantley is on his way home. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate.
That ball's hit pretty hard right there, and with no outs, I'm surprised they sent him. You know, you're set up to have a pretty big inning, but they gambled and paid off. But still, no outs. I have to think twice about that.
In now, Jason Kipnis, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Dribbled back toward the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Adeiny.
Ready for another chance? Adeiny Hechavarria. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. To his left, Peterson. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, catcher, Francisco
Martin Prado will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Lee moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Tribe lead this one 3-1. Mark Zepchinski enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 35, Mark Zepchinski.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked right to me, but it's nothing in 1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now. They're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit. Play a little small ball, get it going.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
A pause and the 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner will get back standing. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Nobody out, runner on first. This is in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Tomlinson. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number 4.
Striding in once again, number 4. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back.